of the EC, security agencies, the Presidential Election Committee, the media, and the generality of the Ghanaian people. Your vote, your work, your coverage, and your general following have all contributed to getting us thus far. It is with a deep sense of pride and humility that I address you this evening, following what has turned out to be a blistering battle for the flag bearership of the new patriotic party. To secure anything precious in this life, we must be prepared to fight the hard battles, prepared to work hard, and be prepared to withstand difficult circumstances. I am glad that you and I have successfully fought the hard battles, worked hard, and withstood the difficulties that came our way. And tonight, victory is for all of us. I am grateful. The MPP is grateful to you all, and Ghana is grateful. I need to reiterate from the outset, our tradition has an enviable history of selecting leaders largely based on the mood of the party. At any point in time, our party unites around an individual, usually the best bet for national elections and governance. This individual usually emerges meritoriously on account of loyalty and contributions to party growth. It is our members' way of rewarding loyalty, vision, competence, and sacrifice. Our members have done this meticulously and repeatedly. As democratic space setters, we need to respect the wisdom and the decisions of our members represented by the delegates. It matters not which side you supported. Winners and those who didn't win at this particular time, we are in this together. All true and committed members of the great MPP need to embrace this civilized and time-tested way of selecting flag bearers. Political parties are assemblies of like-minded people. Whilst we may believe that our ideas are the best, we should be prepared to accept that there might be other ideas that may serve the larger interests of the party. As it is of
February bosomene de to so enu yama wina kwa basoronko pa e de aba Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie so efidie eye Western Diamond TV. We are live on Facebook, the social media handles ni na so ene ewie wo kwa ye twegu e wo ho no wadawro ma ye nche obi na ye san emma akwa aba na ye na wase se sabre wonya ye hodo na Oman Ghana hodo na wodi we fidie e de ato Western Diamond TV say yen twetwe Oman Ghana ho enkomo yen kan sema be bua page Oman no edie simpampan so pa ene ewie ma me na ase na me san enchi a we bia wo hye yen afri ene corners enaya emeki up Ghana ina no yen hye ene enwumre kama medine di abana sewa amani aho ene metine mo ma me wo fo Osikani Frimpong Manso wo fatie ne na eche ya no we yin mpabo akese ne di ahya wo fase eya na wo sa me hye ne kama enti prepare kopim se no nsia bebo wadawroma ene adwumadi minumienu na adie enya me honko ebre so me kekama dwen wi a mebia ho atuma wo so de wadwen kyira ba beka ho eno ntine ye fa ne se democracy ka bi ma min ka bi e metena anka ye de aye nyantu enkosa da bi enko ne ye besi gina ya ma enti ye ka ye de na nso be ka wo de asoso na etumi aye fe kama ne ye ko ye nim wo sha obra na sema no nan abo apa no nan ho e wo fie ha Oman Mpuntuo adwumedie sunu na adwumedie ye sinkonwa se ya e Oman Ghana ho nkomo ene ye die ye ka ensama ebeboa ne ekoye ne enkoye empanifo ne ka wo masem bi se ne wo twa sane ni musa ne chiachia enti aban ne bia na nneoma bi ho ya woni musa enye woni musa ne chira sei enti menomi enu na ye wo achire no ene wo se yetumi twe na dwen edi esi so eno nti na ye sinkonwa se ye man Ghana be ye ya da che mamemebo ye so bo a ejina menomi enu eso yenye ya femu de emfa emwa se ne be ye da che bi wo mo be ka se ye nanom ne ye janom epre bibi papa to wo ma ye na wo mo amebo ye so bo me de ne de abana se wa amani ampon emprempren ekope se no nan eno nsia bebo me no e na edi dwuma e wuhia me obonte ho a me wo fa se fra me ya santoa na yenko enim na se wonim dada ya se kusie mpie wia kusie mpie wia me de program dwuma akonye me ntantena so e wo man ma betena so baako enti ma betena so yi ebia na mababiem na achepa enso me de me ho enti me betena program ni say ya sane wa abonim no ye kura ye rules and regulations, the do's and the don't what I say ayeye e wo program so eni oba bebre wo ho a wontumi tolerate ye program de wontumi ntena so wo fade ya no wo miamia moyem nketenkete aha de ye friend say give and take because ya tena si ye wo listeners too ni ono no ba betie ne ye no no nso afemu aba no nso akere na dwen eni ye wo ni ono nso ya soma no say 100 cedis fire mashup na kona ko didi wo matam nti ye listeners no mu ye mienu entitie listeners na the other one na wo mu bebe didi atam no wo na mebe address wo no wo de me 10 commandments na ya me de tena program no so no e koma wo e wo se wo so mu so na wo di adwuma sanse beboa wo ye mpe basabase bia o program so ya tena sesei no ye ka asem bi na sanya no kra na wo so wo de facts or figures na de aba na ya twe adwi e de esi so wo be didi atam wo ha e be dubi me ya sure say wo didi atam ye mfiu wo didi atam so wo yo bia wo dementia na wo no wo didi amanfo atam basabasa wo be didi atam e manfo ankoda da bi wo de ba ye be som ne anu adiri kama inti program yi so ya se wo ya abo afa ha ye slogan no na me matena konwenu mu no me slogan no enti wo be di wo huni kama na me so me host program ya abana santuwe yi me so I promise on my honor se me di me huni pa enya de metia wo nanso enti wo so wo hwe me na wo so di wo huni kama o message na wo de ba no me ho nte wo send message na ya tem didi a mekenkan na mekenkan wi a me so medidi ubi na ye koyenim wo didi atamo a ye bedi ubi emfa nchaw enti wo ba na wo boa ho ena nso wo ba no wo fade ono ne ya won kan won fiu na wa ma do ho kɔ enti wo ba na ya send message ama wo se kɔna kɔ didi atam no kɔ ka kire wo mo se na wo fa wa ma abana ne ba ye abana so de won fa nche abana fa nche enti wo didi atam e be didi ubi enti se wo betumi agina ye de na no nko ade a na nso de aba no ne ye caution bibie ni wa do be ba e be sesan sa mere ya make ka kire wi enti wadawro ma woni na ho yesi ka bi ma min ka bi wontumi nkire me se chinchina menwe ne wo dwen no wontumi nhye me se chinchina me hunu ne wo hu ne sansa nioma nkoye wo mem na me ka wo se aban papa aba enti wo no wo point of view na me so me wo me de enti me didi atam wo didi atam ofia ha wa so me ye hye ade ase sa wati ase a na me ka kire wo se ye yadru baby nso na wo hwe na wo nte ho ase a remote kurawo ene yenso ye de kura ye betumi adum ye TV brebia ena wo nso na wo hwa ye no wo channels bebria you can choose from enti wo hwe na ne ekono ete wakoma na no so tune out na ye ko ye frɛ ye nse ye nsamrane ene se wo ya aboa fa ha sa wo nya aboa na wo mpese ye be spray wo ma ye kuwa emfa ha uduru ha ne watwum bɔkɔ sansa abana santoa no ono no wonyamresa inti wati ase ye nyina ya jatum se ye be conduct ye ho yo ene me dase sawaji atum mprempre copy say no nsia we are all comporting ourselves na yetumi adwenjen oman Ghana ho ebusia once again medina di abana sewa amani ampo afa na wodi wafidi na to hase am not a regular host Osikani Frimpong Manso me wo fampa wo no soso wa wrahye me na matene mu number ye di ye adwuma wo do text message ebefa so aba ye benya daje na ya kenkan e di amaw 0248 071 174 0248 071 174 what do text message fa so ba ye be kenkan e di amaw sanso e na ebre so a ye be bia homatum ama wo so wutie no wotumi de wadwenkyere e di aba beka ho eno ne ye wo mo comport wo mo ho no o brofo no so de ba no wo pontueti ne etumi akenkan ni nyina amaw e ye bosha me ma hye se medi me bosha so wo do message ba mekenkan e di amaw only se message na hotia mekenkan e di amaw kama maybe ahomatum ama wo so wetumi aba exercise so right na ye nyina yetumi eko you understand aha enti za wati ase saade a MC amadawro ba momfa menko yamomode na ye ntwe ye homra na wonsuo na esi wonchen wo sofa ne nchen no bomode anum bi na afogu bo so cool down na ye ntwe ye ho sima na ye mra wati ase ne mra metie nyansasam ne mra metie nsam e babo manka na etumi etumpon ne mra mehye ade a ye janom ne ye nanum bi wom FM e wo Oman Ghana ebusua mitwa me ho aba enko bebia prepare your message down na send bra ya bekenkan e dia mawo MC awadawro mafamitu
say after competition comes cooperation and our expectation that all party members will apply themselves to this principle. It cannot be the case that one's support for the party is maintained only when those we support lead. I want to stand on this energy to make a passionate appeal to all members of the great MPP to let go of whatever reservations they have and come together. We need every idea, every voice, and every piece of advice to help us preserve and protect a proud tradition bequeathed to us by our forebears. Let it not be said anywhere on any day that the party of DJ Darochi, Peter Alajete, Odoi Sykes, J. Kufuor, Professor Mike Okwe, C.K. Tedder, J.H. Mensah, Aliu Muhammad, Nana Adodankwa Akufo, among other great patriots, could not handle disagreement as natural ways of stating alternative positions. I have the duty to the delegates who stood by me and to the delegates who found worthy ideas in my brothers who contested me. My election today communicates a broad-based appeal across the party, and I need to draw directly on that capital to unite the party as one of the crucial steps to winning power.
Say went out na mo fidie no eda so eda Western Diamond TV ma me san ema akwaba biem emfamra Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie so wo hye wo bre no a enesema ne dumiensa ena abo ede apa no nan eho na yesin konwan no nsia ene yebebo yeketem yasore empanimfo awodo ewo the New Patriotic Party amanyokom ebeba bepie fidwei mu na yetumi edi nkomo omo akoye omo primary sewie eden ene yenhye ni mu and first in history ene primary so mokoye ye moja bi ehye gu mente me hwase ne wolusi ye ne wodi second ne wodi nkunim obi agitumu peacefully na eyasomdwe nko a sanse ne enye no ene otamfo no rehwe na ye bisa wo mo kwa ba esu na wo mo fa so a etumi eye adwojo sa na ya san ebisa wo mo se nipa bebre na wo mayo offended sanse bia camp A kaseti ya camp B so kaseti ya camp C nti kwan ben so na wo mo fa so na womu etumi unite womu towards the 2028 general elections because omuda so ewo elections bebre e de womu nimu wo se womu eye ansa na fi etumi akọ na wieye empanifo ba bepie fidwe mu na yetumi edisa enkomo no so emprempra me no e ka say inflation edu 3.8 and so and reflect aban na nkasa ne nnuama ne services bi a wo provide no na bo no eda so e wo soro ye pade chi ne ade se nyina so ye tum se inflation akofam so ye hwenim se nka nnuama bo ebe kofam nnuama bo kofam so wo se sika e wo oman nim no bia hotumi han no ye bisa ye ho se adan nti na inflation akofam na still ano aban entumi ntue aban adwuma ye foka ene contractors e complaini koko farmers for so e complaini me pacho e ye din adea because ye kaipa say and finance minister Dr. Kazala Toba Fossen was she kwekwa for boss nyame ye wo madom na 2028 aban ye 2024 ye toma wo mdom bewini a wo ebetu kwekwa bom etumi dia ko 6,000 Ghana cedis enti wo ba ye mpo na wo hwe seni na sidini na nka wo se be 7,000 po wo sa etumi eka enso every November ebepim February ye wo mi enuanom ne adofo aban entua ye janom kokokuafo eka omukoku omde ko hye onyina eda so wo ho enti wo mani abre ye pa sa wo mo beti sika binum ebobosia etototo enuro de kogugu wo mkoku so na eye yie na wo mo de kokoku shela aban si minisika mede betua wo kasa ye kasa nyina mpo aban abomi fita aduku wo fiyen enti sese kokokuafo no wo mo nya den koko no yenton ye koku asase mfa magalamse fu ana because that is the order of the day obishona bibinia koko bo e wo fam ye wo ya na ye ya to ya sase ni ape bebi ni akwakotena nti ye bisa aban se eden na wo ye na wotumi edi ako saade eden na wo ye because ye kwako enta new koko season so biem kwan ben so na aban e fa so na wotua koko kuafo ka ama wo mo ho atumi an ha wo mo menua also ye Ghana ni te senya mensum ye Ghana ni ya adwenkyere ben ye den na wo ka kire aban no ana still a wo sitintintinti aban papa ba fa o message le fa 0248 071 174 0248 071 174 fa o text message ne fa so bra aban papa ma ye nso na wo pe bibia ka kire ye nya eno nso fa o message ne fa 0248 071 174 fa bra message le papa ne boni ni na wo de fa bra yen kenkan fa ma ati ase na ye koye nim medofo medo bebre ebusian prempren ye ka sei kokokuafo ena bo mo asem da paso ye kan ye twene sere ni abasa na Cocoa Board Chief Executive Officer prempren Dr. Randy Abe wa chire mu ni entie nam so ema kokokuafo ye ntumi ntwa wo mo ka abosome miensa na ye ka kire wo mo se wo mo mfa wo ma no nkopem ban na moja furu mu ba wo matafre ye Cocoa Board eni aban ni ka kire kokokuafo eno no na Dr. Randy Abe o si wo mu a eto Ghana yenye kokoo no wo mu ni se yenye kokoo no bo den because amai ya wo mu dua kokoo ne yenye nko a na wo mu fa amai hodo na wo mu fa yesu ye de ne ka wo no mu de tunsani ani a wo mu ni se Ghana yenye de no ne bo den enu nti ena wo mu nya sika mfa ntua ye ka no wo se wo mu aswehye ene wo mu financial model no enu ena nya susanso bone wo ye so enye no nko a ena wo kan ye Dr. Randy Abe e de atodwa akire mu se 2023-2024 academic year friend koko season no MPP aban en na wo so na ene syndicated loan no wo mu edi 40 ye enu nti na nam so a wo mu nya sika emprempren emfa entua koko akuafo ka ene loan na ye kwa kwagine de abetua koko akuafo ka no aban dadan edi 40 ye nti ye kwabie mu a wo mu mpeso mu de be mayen eno ene the new patriotic party amanyo ko no anamusifo a wo mu ewo Cocoa Board committee no so no wo mu ababonti ababe kasa Dr. Isaac ya opoku ono ranking member on food agric and cocoa affairs committee o se entro ena radia be wodie no na enya oman ya yenya serious a nka dibi we ya wogina ho wonya no hotami wo kokoko akuafo nche ne wo makodi nkomo na wo mo afili so at least ye see you adwen ye ho a wo kwa no wo so na konwa na wo de ko first time around the abbey ye paw no wo ko hie kokoko akuafo wo na konwa ne brand new ene na si wo no ye nti rubber yenti rubber en wo de kroye na wo kokoko board see you woni wu se kokoko afuomu a ye ni akonwa wo ho eye duesini ne yetena so edu baby kra dem wa de ye yetena du foche so wonim we krampo na yatem didie kase e de makoko akuafo ye janom e na wo mu gina hwai wo mu gina ho e na wo no waso wakonya frinkran e de akọ no na mu fi se amamuo no eya no keke ohun enti minority force yen kan kire Ghana force omo boa syndicated loan sika ye kwagide beto koko wo krom ase no wo man default e wo bebia na minority no sam so e ka se eni efri 1993 a Ghana ye chance ye se ye gi sa loan no ye default da enti omo ka kire koko bo CEO se sa wo evidence bi a kire se 2023 2024 crop season no at the then MPP administration one e default ye in paying that loan one family they are ever ready one family inti ano no ma hu ni say si wo no ne adwuma na bɔ no so wa bon aye kire na de bia wo hu aha inti ne minority for e ka no inti mprebra ye ka say de ye try say ye Randy Abbey obetumi e de evidence a e kire say the then MPP administration e default ye in paying sa koko loan no eno akire nso Randy Abbey allege say wo ko the international marketer koko buo abafem eno nti enenam so ema wo mu entumi entuaka na yanhwe ye kurampo akoko no say ye betumu no age say ye te so eno ena Dr. Isaac Wopoku say yen kan kire ne say this is not the first time a ebiesi say international market ni yate so MPP first Yeranadam Kweku for the first administration will take it over pet and a koko boy international market and drop it ye I say a memo who face those challenges and then you can be and yet they be on the smooth. Sometimes you face challenges and you need to tackle those challenges head on. Ain't he on to me for me excuses and nunti na won't you koko kwafoka ebusuan ye beko na ye kwa kotie abra Dr. Isaac ya Wopoku woni sentrofo etwetwe nkomo na wodi bank sansam na ye Randy Abbey waka ni ina no emsa madaroma moma yenko na yenko.
We have heard from the chief executive of Cocoa Board trying to assign several reasons why farmers cannot be paid. Among the reasons was that the previous administration defaulted in the payment of the syndicated loan contracted for the 2023-2024 cocoa season, and that the current administration could no longer access the facility. I was surprised that this was coming from the chief executive. It is absolutely untrue. It is totally false. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana started the syndicated loan in 1993, and at the close of the 2023-2024 cocoa season, which was the last syndicated cocoa year, Ghana has never defaulted in the repayment of the loan. So if the chief executive has any evidence that Cocoa Board has defaulted, it should provide that evidence. You can go to him, let him provide the evidence. How much was defaulted and how much remains outstanding. The Cocoa Board chief executive should provide that. Another reason he assigned is the fall in the international price of cocoa. Yes, the prices have fallen, but this is not the first time price has fallen. When the NPP assumed office in January 2017, world market price had dropped from 3,000 United States dollars per ton in June 2016 to 1,800 United States dollars per ton barely enough to pay the cocoa farmer. Ladies and gentlemen, when a government is faced with this challenge, the solution is not about rhetoric. It is not about who makes the most noise in public, and it is certainly not about excuses. It is about visionary, level-headed leadership with experience and immersed in critical thinking and not politicizing the issue. We have heard from the Chief Executive of Cocoa Board trying to assign several reasons why farmers cannot be paid. Among the reasons was that the previous administration defaulted in the payment of the syndicated loan contracted for the 2023-2024 cocoa season, and that the current administration could no longer access the facility. I was surprised that this was coming from the Chief Executive. It is absolutely untrue. It is totally false. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana started the syndicated loan in 1993, and at the close of the 2023-2024 cocoa season, which was the last syndicated cocoa year, Ghana has never defaulted in the repayment of the loan. So if the Chief Executive has any evidence that Cocoa Board has defaulted, he should provide that evidence. You can go to him, let him provide the evidence. How much was defaulted and how much remains outstanding. The Cocoa Board Chief Executive should provide that. Another reason he assigned is the fall in the international price of cocoa. Yes, the prices have fallen, but this is not the first time price has fallen. When the NPP assumed office in January 2017, world market price had dropped from 3,000 United States dollars per ton in June 2016 to 1,000.
And Dr. Eric Opoku and what is Dr. Yaw Opoku and what is na Wakasano was say a true challenge to Yera Randy Abo no a CEO at the Ma Cocoa Board no. So our evidence be a said then NPP administration 40 year in paying the loan one more day so bet to me a day abba. Na ni atosumi enu awasan editu dwa echiremu se womo toto sre aban ni se enimanimu ya won release sikani yemfanko tua ene ekokofo no yemfanko tua womuka na ene wo hwe womu dwumedi a womu edi a womu sikan na womu de aye kuadwuma na ebraso wo so womu tumi edi womu bere so aba na womu nsanka na ma womu asetene mu aye den papa ma womu asetene mu aye den womu dwumedi enso aye den enti aban no as a matter of agency won release sika na yemfanche kokokuafo ne ka na wo na wano ayi wo ka wo hye ye bo akese ne wantumi ani so 7,000 wantumi afa nuru ni obetumi duduru yenso bra betua ya de fama yen eno so akwa yasam enti won so ne wontua ka eno wachire won san empa kokokuafo ne chaw ye rerande abe wode amanfo agine edi agro e wo krom asai won kokotua wo mka moka sere yesa aban no esisi kokokuafo mo se aban no ekọ amansan dwa so kokko no boden nga wo se wo kyemu miensa na wo makokokuafo mienu moano eno na ye yabopoku ka no wo se amamu no enya no o enya chochocho no bi chochocho mo gina nchen ya baby sweet sharp teeth na mo didi atam ni aban be ye bia nya mo fe ye de tumi ni shamu nsa so a mo wo be bia enfafa ya kwa kan yesi aban papa ba ebusia for text message na 0248 071 174 0248 071 174 yenko na yenko tie yera ya opoku wabra no wakase wo mu demand apology from the government abai no won release ska efama kokokuafo no wi a won san pa wo machaw se wo twedi wo mafasa haw no mu na mo mpanifo mo mu wa abai mu da ban na yate se bosumi kra pa ho a yentua mokada debia ye tua moka de bia ye tuamoka monko strike wo krom hada yankote Europe kumra papa mo a
to control pests and diseases. They have toiled to harvest their farms and sold it to the government in good faith. Yet, months later, they are still waiting for weeks on end to be paid. Is this the resetting which was promised the good people of Ghana, or the reversing of the cocoa industry? Farmers are asking. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, it is not only the poor farmer who is suffering. The failings of government and cocoa board are also hurting the cocoa buying companies, that is the LBCs, and transporters, especially the indigenous companies and local enterprises. By delaying in repayment of cocoa taken over from the LBCs, these business and investments are at risk. They have their working capitals locked up, their progress hindered, and financing confidence undermined. Contrary to what the NDC preached pre-election time to promote indigenous business and investments, they have rather reset to kill indigenous companies, businesses, and enterprises in the cocoa industry. We call on government and cocoa board to pay our cocoa farmers immediately for all cocoa beans sold and to be sold, to save the cocoa industry from slipping back to days of despondency and loss of interest. We demand an apology from government and cocoa board for this gross dereliction of duty. Cocoa board must reimburse the LBCs of all outstanding repayments of cocoa purchased and delivered, and must also ensure the prompt repayment of subsequent deliveries and CTORs to avoid the recurrence of this despicable situation in the future. We demand that our cherished cocoa farmers are treated better and with dignity than what we are seeing now. Cocoa farmers are not beggars. Paying cocoa farmers promptly is not a favor, it is an obligation. Farmers have tended their farms through harsh weather. They have spent huge resources to control pests and diseases. They have toiled to harvest their farms and sold it to the government in good faith. Yet,
Cocoa cratch for Womudi can do Omusika to talk cocoa ni free cocoa craft for no one besine. Almost the end that's so ego. I am Yentia Womuka. Into Omanya Dine Crana Brabu Chimia Comanim. Into minority Ebisa say, is this the resetting that the government promised us? Anna Senka resetting Yamu promise ye, yes, and a muchret remove. Mokachele Samoba Yen Yoma ye. Ye will be a Nayatia Nessa by Papa Ba. Ye will be a and you must say and a essay in a chi. Into a day and a bind a year at the Afahu. For text message in 0248 071 174 0248 071 174. Benya Dajia can Eddie amount. Walk on Facebook a Western Diamond Television. Western Diamond Television. Which I didn't channel why back in kind Eddie amount. Sanso and I would draw a totas and your mammy and son a year. Cocromotin found Sabotional like my yen. She a man who quite them off from Su Enyabi. Now one more and she. Neja wajunchire eto boxing him. Ebere so ye be yini can kind na Eddie amount 0248071174. Semano Edria Samiensan and abo apano nine ho. Aha eye Western Diamond TV. Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie ene yesi hu konwa prempre kopi se no nsia ebebo ayede esumwe enche abedwafo ba be cancer na yetumi ebobo ensam ho wonso waka ho bi ntifo adwenkyerɛ ebra ebusan ye toaso na yakoyenim emse beye October November num ena mampani ebekasa ye na wakasa ye na okyeremu se wo chef finance minister say won release sika enfama contractors na wo nya bi mfanye wo adwuma na bronya na wo ekro no wo tumi akwakwanya bi na wo edi apogye bronya no a wo kan ye na contractors fo ni agye ehonuma as usual ene party manufactured robot no na wo maba aban papa nie as if say aban dada no anasa aban bia wa ba betwom kono won che contractors for ka ewo krom hada ena omo si aban papa ba ni yesu yo aban papa ba enya hwe ne yin na ye hwehwe ne so man ni be ye me metiwa me kwa me krom na kwan na da so yo a me ni nye adani ye ni je won se de bia ye betoto potholes mu na dabi nta wo so ye che contractors for ka enya de ye ba be pa wacho because yenye sika da ho na wo so wudi che contractors for ne ka ma wo mutumi di ye adwuma no ena mampani ka ye ni gye wo be gye di se be si ne yakodi bronya no krampo ba ama ye wo second month February ayeko ye ni mu anesa contractor for say ye ntwa wo ka ye release sika na ma wo mo na aban papa ba e wo say ye nya bibia fofofo e wo say wo na ma wutumi kwotu sika kura hu enso ye hu bi ye ntwa contractors for ka ejuma ye for say wo mu esu enu ya university teachers staff senior staff association almost wo mo strike national labor commission montumi eni aban nkan hwe mon negotiate bibia mfa ma wo mo so mo strike ro mo nkotena ho omo nkotena wo mo de ka akwo no to fu ma wo mo oto aduane ma manfo ma ye akoni akwakotie ne contractors for no so eka wo mo so esu ma sa ban entua wo mo sika mfa ma wo mo for text message ne bra yenkohwe video yi ye wia ye beba na yaba bedi hu nkomo na kwekwakuafo no so wo mo kasa yo kwekwakuafo na nkasa so wo makasa ye beba wo mo so video no na ye de atoto ho wo mo sika
ama wa befa before nanso up to now sika mae ena kokonu ba na kwafo nso de ba na ama ahokyere nkwa busumi enu ni echini sika bia free bebia ama eno nse ye wo saa bia ni be ha ne ho akofom akoburu isa no aye adwuma edi kokonu na bra be hatama na wo no de be ba na kaprekora ne yiri ni ma egufie na bia o pesika de aye na de bi kora ese ni o ma nko yie kora etwa yie no mo de ase ska beba na yetumi di aye adwuma no na aboa yi na go ohwe a kokoti ka lo kope na ma oman mu ipagina aye de wo ho ti enye kwa ka bia koso die e mo aye nketekete
2 months before say be di bronya am to me koko almost 5 bags 1 bag pe ana mama me nya kan nyina ada so e wakam sesi aye wodua no ho yentimenti because obati kura na obefa by the obefa pafo ase kura yentimenti na ase biom because koko na nya kona emma ana feso nya hata no so omo meto and sesi ade adani adwan wa hanu sisi aye bre papa kwari ni ako november manumi ana ja Accra ye di kan kwa ye di akwa be se na rampensa say ya take abanso ka fe so tire ye say ye makura ko school kura no ye malo o pa mo o mu nyina betena fi say chop money kola ni nya enti say higher papa nti abanu obibi ya onye fa ho e sa dia ene kuafo wo mo say kuafo ntumi ko strike nanso ebedu be na kuafo be ko strike
ye koko sam no ye hudi abana ka kire ya afa koko no ho nti yesra no ye nkomo nyina ne se onkasa ne ye hudi ekọ ama ye magufie ye sika ye dibata aduane edi kwa ye nya bi okọ ekrom kopa aduane ba se be ya obenya akade atwumekodi adidi kwa bi ni ho nti yesra no onkasa senti so no betis wanti so ne ye hu ni ekọ senso so wanti so no beton so a mesika ne mra ne nto na kokko nugu wa ye hu de de yenso nti yesra no onkasa maye ko wadem we bi kwa wa afom aye hu adwuma
sa ne ye de akonya wontu aka ne ye wo ho ikura ana ye beton na ama ye bisisi ye sa sika ma no kure ni ha ye mpa che se ye magu school omo eko lower yinso wo ho nya wo cry yes kan komo won nti abana momode ne homode na onye den omfa omre sika sele be ayenso ye benya ho keka de aye adwuma no
Sikasama yɛden papa oku no awo ama wa bɛfɛ before nanso up to now sika amae ɛna koku no ba na grafo nso de ba na ama ahokyere nkwa busum yenu ni ekyini sika bia free bebia ama
ye janom ene ye nanom kokuakuafo ene wo mu ekasa yi the resetting is on course na is on course no ye bizasa wo reset no eba in a positive way and also in a negative way, because there is no way you will tell me say reset ni aka kokuakuafo yi e positive there be where nya papa na me fa sa akwanyi so na me chia me papa na me chia me papa e wasa is this street wo ebukrom to be precise ayiko kokuakuafo ye chia mu nanope na se omeya ye wo mi sometimes I was say ye serious kakra NPP abai eba ye na koko bo ejina 475 Ghana cedis 475 Ghana cedis ena abai abesumun kakran wo kono na ejina 3001 quantity sika 31 million koko boto baako eye 64 kilo no ena wodumu koduru ho ena wodumu kakran em say the last month na krampo no yesanso the 100 cedis bi e de to so ba mo aje yantu koko buom e wa mansen dwaso na MPP aban e de bi atoso amamu ena ye janom ene ye nanom a mo wo ye amo na mo tetie de nyansa ewura ye timu na ban bi aba na obeka kiro so me ba wo koko buo ne metu akọ 7,000 how feasible is that ye janom am ye mistake ko to abayi boom so 7,000 dia do so 3,001 nti me ye ko to ma no ene no ene se yeda so gina bebia ye gina yi ene se yeda so gina bebia ye gina yi enka abade ye nwa ye to aba ye pensa kire pa obi enu obeto obo peso media me sign mechi ye pese ye koyenim nanso ye hwe the choice aye make ye eya ye kasa abato wo nsunsanso a ebia ni adan ti na wo se kokko kwani be do kokko se wo pa bi dia hwa na yi na ebusua na yere ne ma na ebe wi akire no enkwada no kura wo school na wo mofra wonye sika mfa ma wo mo ni afi no wo be ko wonye sika na ade na ko na ya pamo no so betena fie adan ti na wo se eduru sa adan ti na wo se di kokko kuafo fa sa wonye hie inemu e ya de ha adwene ye pa enti aban ni ya ka ne se ye gyanem kokko kuafo so wo mu ji wo mu sika omo ji sika mon konko chia wo mo ka mon chia kokko krachefo ka na wo mu nya bi ntwe ye gyanem so ka na wo munye bi mpodwe na nsa anya adwuma nidi na nsa be ye adwuma na obesan be kire komo no na wokoya na se wo bai eno na moa fa text message na fa 0248 071 174 0248 071 174 ye kwa kotie contractors for so ne wo muka na ya sanya ba ni abekinka wo messages ni nyina e dia amount for message ni brother sesegum ya bekinka ni nyina ma yenkotie ni contractors for so ka wo mo so eke mu say ma wo mo so mo resetting edru wo mo so
ni titiro ni Oman Mpehene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama metene so na ma sorry na me kasa na me di gina biribi so December ya o share bobi 1 billion Ghana cedis o say finance minister en releasing won to contractors ka na wonga timi akodi bronya ye kodi bronya den said ye yenso ye betumi atua ye workers ka o say yoyo o release says ka no 22nd December to 23rd and the sika ne be da Ghana Road Maintenance Trust Fund account mu obahene ayro wo sema e wo mu ni say besi nedua yi and the 4th of February, which is over 1 month. May come a president at say contractors won san can say sikano. Now one a way name a contractors in be heart attack. A way name a contractors in be wo gwan fi won fi. A way name a contractors in be want mean chia won masuku ka. Eman kwala no why drop out. Into my appeal. Where the a nene chine ya a president. Contractors kana we say finance minister in release here no yensa kan yensa kan ka me nsa ka me de asefem fiti be 2015 Cocoa board Emma contractors contracts woman yi akwan meka ho bi Cocoa board nkwa de contractors ka minstron ka etwa mu be 4 billion ye wo project bi a ye frɛ no GOG eno na wo ma bien ye wo ne ye use consolidated fund ede eyeden ede fund eno ne sika kora de me bɔ anama akoma echi ene ye wo eye road fund am prempren won asesa na aye no eye road maintenance trust fund medisa ekuakui ebiesen bomu a na just aban on number over 50 something billion Ghana cedis enye aban otisui king and boss aka no ena enye sebi aban otwamu king eno no so osesa aka no medi kan na bi fi 2015 eya reho yasefem many contractors be kase yiye won mo bi adwuma sabio na wafa no biala ne ye kan wo poto kasem se shoddy work no eno so ye ne won be hia ye delay and a ruler ebeto adwuma bia oba ba mu obi ho.
But the mandate of this country is to make sure that we utilize local content. If we have what we can use available to us at least cost, why do we not take advantage? So with your support, I want to...
No. Almost some research na ka wo 10 research ni die yera mahama no 4 years nduru no I was so be answer to me kind of resetting judiciary infa obi answer be kan die enti sa wodi anya maya tam kuchu unsa be kan kama ansa na yetumi apem akoyenim and in all no me ne hia me pa ne se kokokuafo mu ntua wo mka aban papa bana dollar is down wa mo brofo ba kono wo ko kan ye bizarre so should we vote for APP brofo ba ko sama ka tira wo send na wo message na wo de beba no enko fa sa propaganda analysis na wo ma yato mo WhatsApp platform no so be paste no ha ade am de be ye no wo be bon sama ma me sama ka tira wo be ka asem bia fa fact bata ho emeka ne tra sa amfa ntumnya sa ye de be ma wo sama ka tira sa ha ne yetenase a ye slogan sa we aboa fa ha sa wo nya aboa ene tena be bi tam kutu na yenye adwuma Ghana force ne mu ayedin Manso mo party manufactured robot no omo se ne mu nyade na ban papa abanti yenka ya no ntumi edisi ne aduane wokoka emo boa bafam wokoka sardine boa bafam wo peduane dudu Ebuso for text message for 0248 071174 0248071174. We say good evening Abana. I'm Frimpong Manso from Achim Esubua. President Mahama doesn't respect cocoa farmers. That's why he appointed a little-minded person. You're around the Abin what describing is ano. Say you're a Mahama catch Ghana for say you was short memory. And they say Obisu you see where the beer yatem the diabo be crampon and fan ho. Aha nti ese cocoa bosi wo no kro woni nim de bia wo cocoa ho. Nipa no nim de efa cocoa akua adwuma ho. Wo ko ne cocoa akua fa ko di nkomo a. Na wo wato akonwa eswinge. E de akosi cocoa fuom. Akonwa eswinge tie rubber. Na koko akuafo ni ginagina ho na wo wote ho na wo address wo mu koko fom ni ye duesini ne yetena so wo ko ye na wo say you are going down to their level no adentina wantina edufoche no so bi omunipa tufa nipa nya hwe baby adu kotu ya kochira no woje wo mo bra we say greetings to Entwibesi akon Frimpong Manso yadase we say a good afternoon Western Diamond watching you live from Wasa Dunkra. Please may I ask if Wasa Amenfi area exempted from the operations of anti-illegal mining program. Galamsey is still ongoing. Where do we stand? Na eminia when I can say Galamsey ni yetu ase. Galamsey ni yebese yetu ase anka mampani be sha wo mo so wo ba wo ya chichiro mu ni obeyi wo mu. Vice President Amba Western of one me kan tira mo say Galamsey ni yeba kire youth nse ni yeba no Galamsey ni de enyen to ase yada se no message ade ba ye we say NDC is not coming again one for Odiama yada say we say is this the resetting NDC promised us yaw asamo edway efri Kumasi ene de ba ye we kofi edway efri Pristia Ose koko farmers should stop crying because abayin papa ba Ose koko kuyafo mbapa Bobby Brown wosu mbapa ka ho bi Ose abayin papa ba sezi anu koko odo ko hye yentoy yentoy ne wonyesika de aye ne obeye ohun inti sela no abayin papa ba na Okay, 0248071174. We say good evening, madam. Please, they are planning to close cocoa industries. I have just 12 kilograms. I'm not getting any PCS to buy. And President Mahama and Sami Jemfi sponsor galamseyers in the Ghana forest. Ask them when are they going to stop galamseyers and buy Ghana cocoa. Ono so ne dia wode e buy ye eno me da se. We say we are tired of this that be you can't be tired of this government. Na ya to abawie say enya fie mienu o. Enya mo na mutiemu ado ayi na nado Nebuchadnezzar na nado ye Pharaoh na nado eteki measures o say some of the decisions abanda dan take here no na mo dene na eya nso na eya de abeboa yenya na nka wo say ye endure in the long run ye benya so faso enso yantina se afi no mabere government no munya mre yo munya botre maka kire mu obie no obebre government yi munya botre ye nyina yentine mu san kakra me da se we say good evening why he refuse to pay us 4 months ebeba abamba beni na bebo ba say adano me hwe na why he boss no 5k men 6k women no or celebrating 1 year in office and nyoma ewo wonu nyina na ye bobo so dia ye document dia ma no na aban data no nyoma wode ba ye aboa nti NDC da ban na mu betumi aye bibi on your own na ye tumi e dia boma ba so ebi ni ho nti ese why ye ntua wo mka aboso nan enie why ye sim kanjiro sefo anokobo ban na moje firi wu ba watafra no musu eguso aban papa ba nti yetim eno so eno no we see Matthew appear from Western Aboso okay we want for message am obebo ni di na kire yen yada say 0248071174 0248071174 me ko studio bi ya anesa na akwa me guest akwaba ene Madam Evelyn akwa your friend is says skin pain some catch MPP for catch say we have the men yes also have the women we communicate with fact wo tumira na wachire sie this is the kind of women omo MPP amanyo konunti ene ba kwa ba be cancer the loyal ladies ene ba be din komo na ye bisa no nsam ba ku mienu afa the new patriotic party omo promise omo ko na yasumdwe papa in fact we were not expecting that because we share some of the utterances some of the aspirants then na wo mo ekeka na efi so wan hye ye moja ba ku mienu begu na asofo no bi so hyenkom se moja be hwegu enti na bibia na ye hye ni mu but bibia nsi ebisa organization no ekosan kwan be so no mo faso after elections no unity etumi aba because eba ne say 2028 ometumi a capture power back from the National Democratic Congress amanyoko na wo mu ehia unity enti mama Evelyn akwa ewa ha your friend says skin pain wusu na meye mama akwaba
ye nua menua na apomwe
nyame adom
me memfa sa akwa we su na minchia Western Diamond ahwefo na menkasa nyame nhira omo papa sa omo aka ye ho ye start ye kakran na ye kan 399 days na ye kan bedu 1 day ye no omo in fact abna mamma MPP amanyoko no trinkwa kese na memma election committee ayera osewusu edano Joyce dano omo abadwuma abna me kasa nyame nhira wo mo ahoodin bia omo hwere wo entotoye efra ahyase kopem awieye no nyame nhira wo mo na onhye wo mo anan ena national executives yɛda wɔn ase papaapa wɔn ayɛ adeɛ yɛame nhyira wɔn na mema ɛyɛ papa Dr. Alhaj Mahmood Bawumia ɛne ne yɛre ne ho kafo ɔbaa papa yɛhu ne kunu wɔ badwam ɔbaa ne kunu kasa wo hu sɛ bɛmma na gyina ho ɛkasai nyaasa nyina yɛde abɔ no mema wɔn motiri nkwa kɛseɛ ɛna Western Region ɛyɛ campaign team no coordinators ye Rambreku Duka ne Chema Basi ena omo aka ye papa Ochida Akumensa ne Fia ye papa Abuama nyamisha omo papa ene regional executives omo abo omo homodi na de etwato no memfama MPP delegate omo akire se MPP amanyoku no yeti wonyansam enye dedeyo enye ntokwa enye moja MPP no just say ahyase no mbremu abesen kɔ no mo fa yɛn sɛ ɔmo abɔ nwoma ɛwe nwoma ɔmo akyerɛ sɛ ampa yɛ wɔ fie nyansa yɛ wɔ sukuu nyansa yɛka ne nyinaa abom na yɛde kyekyere MPP amanyoko no and saa amanyoko mienu yɛ wɔ Ghana ha yi sɛ ɔmo mienu no obi aba aba mu a yɛhu papa ɛwɔ mu yɛhu de ɔbɔ ne ho mmɔden na abna yɛkɔ yɛ nim na ma bɔ MPP fo aba so no ma me fa afutuo kakra ma Ghana fo Christ ba ye so obewu abaji ye nyina nkwa na twa konkon na da ho no ye di ma ye nyina hwe me na otete mi wa anko school da bes abna se wonya abo quotation na wo kenkan ama maami ekoto ne tirima se sa bosome no ana sa afe no anapa bia osori na obompa ye na wa quotation no inti no sa abra no wo koye nkrase na wo bo Bible wo ka quotation abra wo bia nim say aye kra na ye wo sa de we wo Bible ha ye wo ha nso mo anko school enemre ya ko school ya ye nyina ene social media adosu yentu ye hofo ne yensu ya twere konkron ne ye ye fa ye ho nto ye rade yankopon so na yenja ye ho ye de tu nimpa so na asofo na aba no dodo nara abna ye wa asofo papa wo ho se obom paye mawo anaso okache wo se maami ya mesi min kan che wo se yese ya na wo ankasa wotumi de wo yefronto wo na wo bom paye anyame be yeden e be hira e be faso aye dia wakoma ehwehwe ena ye won bonsam a omo ahye peteku atale omo ahye Jesus Christ atale fitaa de nam Ghana ha eji amanfo sikadi na omo kunimpa like omo nsama omo kanu wo kɔ sofo bi aso na se oka eyi kire bi a wanya kire wa wo be fi abna wan hwa ide se wo be san wo mini ana se wo be hye wo ho akomfo yen hwe ye ho ye because Bible awon ne se wie ye bre no asofo nkomhyefo atorofo baba na eno na ye hu yo hwe ye me ya se sofo a mimi oye panyin na ye nyina ye nim se sofo panyin a wutirim afu dwo se si asama de flowers ye bi wo abodwe na bi wo wutirim a wo mfi akọ nanim pa na wutumi begina ho ebe kasa se eye MPP amanyoko no se omukọkọye election se kan twitwa ne mojaguo baba and omo hwa wo na waka ose ne bo se ono na waka wa abna na yame ye yadom MPP fo di ye hu ne ye kọto aba na ya hye MPP amanyoko enumunyam ya hye Dr. Mahmood Bawumia enumunyam no iota of our head mpo in a top form ye trivi ba kumpo antofom na wasan ne hu ye ne wo wasan aba ka se onu bompa ye fasten na wa me woni MPP da bo nwoma so twema so de denden sampa ye no kra wo ba ya me betie abra wo de me ne wonu cap ba ko tro ne sesa wo kwa awrade anim na woni wunua wa asem a jai kruwan ye den esi ho na tumi ka kofie woni wunua ne nkosovo asem na asa wa ye den wa ba awrade anim wa anya sa de no amba ye ho ane ya metena ase ankasa na obaka oba ebaka che Ghana for say wo bompaye emaye antina MPP fonto kwa biansi no you should buy your hair in shame
okay
when ni na ewuo na abra ba ko bi wo de ya to aso no meka me se me makaka bi emesesi amene woti omo tata amede denden enkomhye na eba ye se age se bodom tu ansa Dr. Mahmood Bawumia nwini na yankopon ade obaye yame ese atafo nyame
okay
nyame ahye Dr. Mahmood Bawumia numnyam na ye pese sa asofo no or the evidence e kire se bodom no ye tu ye ma Dr. Mahmood ba wo mianwini nti ofa me kire Ghana fo asa ye de ne bone a che no
okay yeah that's it ebusia wo sha wo bra na sema no eduenu enwoche abo apa no nan ho Western Diamond TV so enie Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie na ye de esum ho no Mama Evelyn Akwa Western Regional Communications team member for the New Patriotic Party your friend is says campaign ono ne kasa yi na efo the commander obekansa Emmanuel Avido eni ni din oba Western Regional Takoradi constituency communications director eno no obekansa nti ebeko na yama efo akwaba na yetumi atwa yenkomodie no so efo akwaba
abnam joso
constituency ni muti sign after the election
we boko igai kama
ye da nyame ase na ene yenkomo ayedie no ye hwe ni na ye asomdwe ebaaye because so far no me follower in and even after the elections no yanti eyibia organization no na etesen na yato abai ewie nso no kwan ben so na mo fa so ama enkabom etumi aba party ni because without unity no ya their party no ebetumi ewi ni the any election
yeah Abraham Dasi edi kan ma me fa fidie so nchia MPP party ma ene Ghana for nina mo mo bompa ya ma party no Abraham Menga ye call ye election omunso ano mo bompa ya se bibinsi na basabasa bibinsi na interest ampa omo ye prophet na hwan ni na ye do mo ni na ase sometimes me no I believe in one thing says so be my prophecy and as so for people so you fake or your original or cast someone let's or shouting say the we and they say who corner so for be so nyame ya actually say election we win the very so we no catch us una we lose no et say so we eduma until sometimes ya na sa nyama no ya fa the fan say motivation sa dey do we bia no na why do ho aye inti yawie the got 2 years so asomdwe mu ala boni bia isi the delegates are almost the whole Ghana 276 plus headquarters that is 277 constituencies in Ghana as a police centers in na omo akwakoto aban ye do biasi ye do bi biara si say ya to aban boko say ye wie at least days kakraba unti se kasa bi wo baby ya yedin I believe say ye na ya kan ho abom say ye ben kabo mu no ebebo ayen ama yura mamudu ba wo party no ayi no yin na ye de akoma ba ko ebeta na chi na kunimdia ye hwehwe no 2028 yes I that to me aka so I will say in all party na ya de titulu the leadership of the party the acting chairman and the general secretary Yura JFK
okay
I think say MPP wa pasu bobi e wo ko say ye wo opia fine the whole executives ni na no o ma ya de but Yura Justin Kodua I think say yam peda na yambo papa na baso and am say sansi chewe eba bontin no onu ni di eni di anim onu ni di eni di anim naka ankoye a obi abeka se Yura Justin Kodua as a CEO of the party onu ena wama niema ankoye so personally no I believe say ye bo Justin Kodua baso and the national executives ni na say omunya the idea impose young two presidential no on sa assassin na assembly ba bonte no bia condemn national executives because na we binanti ase na I believe say you like Justin Kodua ne leadership no who said no problem we never and you see some of these decisions they take year ma ukwe report ni na ka mo bi say tama ye to aba yi leadership a ama ye do mo kwa kense ya na emwa enti healing bi wɔ hɔ yɛntumi yɛ enti suggestion ni bi no and yɛbɛbɔ mpanyinfoɔ n'aba so sɛ ɔmo ayɛ saa de no enti yɛwura ɛyɛ Justin Kodua Nana bi all the leadership ɔmo ayɛ adeɛ papa sɛ ɔmo tumi dɛm idea ni baayɛ a yɛyi saa presidential premise na firi hɔ yɛka sɛ si yɛyi presidential premise ni firi hɔ a party no bɛdwo and so far no it's like ɛhɔ ne yɛdum nti no yɛdɔ bi biara si na mɛmu biara nkɔgu biara yɛato aba na ewi MPP ɛne obi Baumia nwini Kenya nwini Brian nwini Adutuma nwini Kwapesa Kong nwini ɛyɛ MPP ne nwini yɛ
okay
nti once MPP na nwini no yɛn nyinaa yɛnkɔ support MPP na yɛnkɔ battle ahead of us and abnami king once na asase no nkɔfɔ si o MPP party no yɛyɛ top down approach sauti yɛ
mpatwamane
and next thing nkɔfɔ adwene ɔmo sɛ yɛbɛto regional and national executives and something about down next month yɛbɛto police station election next month ya and to what would so what you want now MPP ne register na tuakotua dues for register ne 12 dues so would the one day 1 month in po won't make contested position be our party ni and in your team me a wo ni fie anase na dwumam a all hwe me no maame o police station a wo twaba na wo so ya me MPP ni me MPP no yes fa wo phone nebo star 920 star 270 hash star 920 star 270 hash bo neko option 4 ne twa juice ye besram twa juice enu na obetumi a contest even police station election ame ya domo a eye next month eriko process ni be start ya obetumi a contest so wo de ka 1 month untumi contest when twa juice a eku a wo mu no so won twa juice ma wo de bre very good enti mesre party ni bia wo hwe me say phone who nya so be ko constituency office wo fa wa mobile phone ya mo den you ne twa juice fe ama tamre ni so na ye bie krata mu tu wa watumi akọ pick akọ krata won so a wo pese wo tu abani bi on the police station for no MPP for mo police station ho ni na beto and before you betumi aka say we MPP ni bra beto aba wo police station e fa yi executive ho no ese so you obi a watwa juice
sure
a odi wo party no buku mu krata mu enti obi a o tie mi bia no so wo MPP ni pese aba ye beto next month utu bia for mobile phone nebo star 920 star 270 hash ne register e bachelor e ubie ukọ site wona e bachelor ko original wom baby a wutu aba voters ID card ubi bia be fisiche kama na aba abonten and why you be bia kama enti ya close that chapter on the party
okay
now we are looking forward to see how ye be hwehye ya nhyehyeye yewra ba Manso nhyehyeye o wodi beba na national no so de beba ebebo party no enu na aka say sia so ye de radiasi say ye wie na so twem
enti efo eba ne say unity after the primaries no what are some of the plans how do you plan to unify the party
me say nyame adumu a edikan ye flag bearer Dr. Baumia wa sra omo mpanifo yewra kufuo yewra kufuo ado wa kosia omo ena eye mo amusi akan ne nso amu dodo na akakosre akosia no party no mra se bedwafo nso akọ menim say next week yewra ye franka tu ni yewra Mamudu Baumia the road map bi onu so person de faso de nkabom ye den de ba party ni mu enunti so far no nkabom no ebo ho unity ni the party na sa contest aye call ye yakobida nkabom no wo ho ene obi ahun say it will be better say MPP or power and yes and say your opposition intino the enemre na so still who feel say who full party ni mu a mesro say tragu na ye nyina yen shase yen starting no fufro na yen ye bibia kama empenfo 200 na mo menu ka say empenfo a no mo hwe sa election committee na de no panyin ba kwa ba region mu Obesia all the candidates ni na mo mpanyfo no aka tro mo say hey efie ntokwa ye wie mo mo bia amfa sem no empie nkwa bontin bi ombeye no constituencies mo ya ma be any regional level. I believe say enu no ne beboa your party no na ma your party no atumi akonani. So far so good. I believe say ye nyina ye beboa me so mi wo chefa ewu what you say me nuaba e wo chefa wu ye nyina ye wo share responsibility to make sure say party no ayi ewo asudwe na ye hwehwe no ye nya asa asudwe no. And that is what we are going to do.
Okay. Efo eda se ebusia enye efo the commander or your Takoradi constituency communications director for the New Patriotic Party ono ena wote se wakasa no semano enkron enabo apa nunum ehun Western Diamond TV Oman Mpuntuo dwumedie so enye fa text message 502480711174. We say NDC is very wicked, especially Maham. Okay, we at the free how do we call it? I say Mankranso and our do way every ebaye. We say my name is KD NPPB are sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, and you're just sorry. Ebia, when it's time to make some changes, then you make it. And no never say indeed. We are sorry. Or you say I don't believe that the NDC ministers collected double pay. If so, then the former president, this is not what we're talking about, you understand? And you just tuned in. You didn't come on here, catch us say, Kwekwe for NDC Abanchia Womoka. And to stop accusing the former administration. And yeah, no one come on any yedi and enumere wadama. We say hello, I'm from Baby NDC every year. I say whenever NDC comes to power. Not okay. Man Kujo and do so Eddie Ebaye. We say abuna good evening. I like your show. Where is Osika? Me wafa wetia nechi kakra. We say good evening, my radio empress. Abuna. This is ADK alias Young Baumia Abain Papa Ba. Fuel prices down, dollar down, inflation dropped. Are their slogan. Meanwhile, they can't pay contractors, nurses, teachers. Free senior high school is mismanaged. 24-hour economy vanished. All promises failed. Wait to me, Abain Papa and Nam. Or say, yeah. All they can do is remain a. Okay. Say. Taking people's assets, but then where the answer that may or say naming democratic champions. Okay. Okay. One more exercises and you may do naming ceremony and one you. So it got to a point and now one more commission, your commission kakrana, yate committee, what you say. Say, I'm almost they are doing naming ceremony. Okay. International the other buyer no 11 minutes gone past 5 Western Diamond TV so any it's why you come on no eso na me call mama Evelyn ho na me bisa ne say emprempren koko buo no podi abanda da no promise say abanda dan ebetu mu a edru baby I think all connect na 3,100 in oja hoko ye but what's here the campaign message of the then opposition I know our government NDC wo so mo ba wo mo ebetu wo mo mayete asesa abanda dan no krampo no na wo sisi koko akuafo no omo call wo mo base wo chirechire wo mu e mo choba editia aban no sesi aye ka say 3 months aban entumi ntu koko akuafo ka. What is the stance of the MPP on the current cocoa pricing issue? And na kwan ben so and na yes suggest sen kaban no won fa emphasis because they are telling us, they're giving us a whole lot of excuses. Say woko international market cocoa born abafem. Na another one says indicated loan won say abanda dani the 40 year, so they are not getting the facility anymore. What do you have to say?
You Abraham Meda say Abraham MPP for the bia ye kai say okonfo bone ehye nkom so man no mbo a ye nyina ye den yetimo bi na ye besle NDC aban na yewura mahama say ombo modin a na ba bia sika wo bia na ode makuafo na omo ho ba henha wo mo no onkope bosia na ofentua wo muka Abraham na meka ne say because ekwadwuma nda fomu Abraham medua koko menim sanya ye forest ebo koko atadwo edo asa ye bedua koko na bra koko be ye nkakra e benyimponya ade ketwa emu enwowo e be kaw ene ade enye agro enti no mpempen so ye beduri unim NDC for e baba power no omo hye Ghana for bo bebre ye mpese ye be kan wa asem sesia na abra koko ekwafo ye kan omo asemi abra yewura ekufado ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba aban mu no na koko sika aketwa ye de ma ye koko ekwafo no na ye 3.5 one bag of cocoa na ye 3.5 8 years amembu MPP baye ekufado ye nkakra bedu 3,500 3,100 excuse me 3,100 abani nyina mu na NDC for say MPP for your mambofo na wokọ ama Manso a koko no yatum nti saa time na ye kasa na ye 2024 no se koko bo no ye 6,200 nti Ghana for nto abama wo mo na mo bo mo be ye resetting na resetting na ye be ye no mo be ye koko aketua no mbo ho ama wo mo abna ena ekuafo gitum na dia omo kan ye omo dempo ne se omo bon koko aketua no ho ma wo mo a omo mba no so awie secondary school no ombe ko university no omo school no first year no free omo betua wo sata na Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ahye Ghana for bo e wo ne manifesto mu se ye jo Yankopon adom e ma Ghana for to abama na koko ekwafo nyina mba beko secondary school free from form 1 to from level 200 to ahia obeko ne se 600 or 300 no obe first school fees ni free Ghana ekwafo say no MPP for more dada yen obi onu waye free education free secondary education say obehwe oba university free a ekwafo say dabi na NDC for some be resetting nti koko sika aketua na obo pagya fi 350 it about 3,100 no omo bebo ho ama wo mo nti no omo beto abatia MPP aban ampala omo to ababum de ma NDC aban ekwafo ye asobrache eto abade ma NDC aban eneden na yehu hwe me wo 40 aguna nya akro be 1 week no fa me kra me mfa ne phone na abramia amemeti hey minye dia amedi wo ba ba fra me se me meye den ya tutu light ebu a eni se ye tutum ya se fuel abafom nti no ye dey budu kokoko ye beje esi wo fuel abafom nti ko enjoy meanwhile abra me fit town we be me gina e de ko ba bia meti a e wo beach road run about here ye abra wonim dia metua ye je me 30 cedis nso fuel abafom bekofa trotro wa 2024 na yaje 5 cedis sesi ameni o kase ya tete fuel so a driver for say omuyi sika kakra bia na omanya fuel bebregu o muka mu no sa 5 cedis zo me da so tua enti abra me de meka ne se aban hwehwe sika na fa den fetu ekwafo no ka because koku ekwafo no ye ka kire wo mo se aban we ye wagadre aban we ye azan enti no moma ye nyina ye mfa ye gidie ene de ye wo nyina no yakoma nyina entai MPP aban na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wo hyehyɛ papa de ma Ghana for se no ye nteda ye se Mahama ye hu na membo pɛ Mahama dada na wo abna enye Mahama we ena oba no ye president no o ka kire Ghana for say wa wi nam no manaka dompe na oba bosori afi amamu abamu no oja ye book ba ye fa no green book sa green book no nyoma ye twotwo hye mu no sa nyoma na ye bu sesi ayo sesi a wo ka ye se dollar abafom so the reality at the market no and reflect what ordinary Ghanaian bottom abna sagi book no dollar say ye kase no ho na ye ho akatua na ye tin sesi anu sesi ame no kasa no dollar abafom enso ye nya sika entwa kokko ekwafo teacher for ye ntwa oboka mama ko strike abna sesi ame no ye me better him sesi a wo say why ye for so say
why you for the message abaso mo
say ye ntwa omoka
I think 4 months ni
settings aban be ni ya azambi na NDC for de ya na aba azambi na NDC for ye Ghana for MPP aban ba so in fact from Yewura Kufu abreso abedu Yewura Kufu ado abreso omo ndi Ghana hwambo da Yewura Kufu ba ye na wo hospital na se wu ni sika wo bewu oba ya na the free health insurance ba ye say ordinary cocoa farmer ordinary Ghanaian no say okọ hospital mpo na say oni sika no kita sa card na ye behwe ni free apemfo cocoa ekwafo yire no omo nyema omo ni sika say omo kọ hospital ya nhwe omo na awo no mpo no before akwala baba na maame na nkasa atoa na nanu wonse do ansa na akwala no so akọ Yewura Kufu the free health insurance ba ye no nkwala no kọ ye free ma me funu ko wu ye ema ye ne ye ja no mo ye kwafo no so na abna omo ko hospital free wa bra wa kwa afuom ama wanya problem kakra abna Yewura Kufu ado baye o se Ghana ordinary Ghanaians te se omo ni obi obaka omo asama ma wo mo nti de ye ba ye nie 1 is 1 obi a babako free obako secondary school free wo sika o wo ni sika o obi abako free aso wa na osanso ma omo aduane nkwala ne ko school no ye ma omo aduane Yewura John Dramani Mahama Bejina simpie so ka che Ghana for say aduane na ye de ma Ghana for nkwala wa Kufu ado amembo mu no ne krama mpo ye de say aduane no ma na ondi nti say Ghana for ye gide wonu mu na ye to abama na Obama headmaster sika ema omo akọ market akoto mponchi ene nantwie na omo de abaye aduane amayemba no wo secondary school ne elementary level.
Okay. Abra na yewi omo du KFC aduane.
Ebra
isa do omo wi
nantwie ne mponchi.
Okay.
Abra na yewi.
Okay.
Entina NDC abai setting abai ya $10 so no dollar ya te so no enwo fufu table so inflation na aba single degree no abran emfafo in table so
okay
cocoa farmer or see just 20 cedis per afaka or the akọ hospital akọ check ni BP mpo onye 20 cedis
yada say efo wadaruma ye ni say say obi per say u code na wo boy no obesi esiso ama wo mu biem na ya tro ye nkomo no so
okay wa who person we MPP ni na police station election ebeba and as a police station constituency regional national who person who contest bi and who person who to be who to sabani bi no who fu ne crowd no fa no abo star 9 2 0 star 2 7 0
okay
and a hash
okay
and it's star 920 star 270 hash
okay
into what member options 4 your dues donations welfare so na wankasa wako mia 4 no and it just so pia wo behu se wo udin MPP book mu a udin ni mu a no asa start bi no akobia 1 na udi atwa dues ni fefefe enu
ama yehu se we MPP ni
nemom ese so wuti ase se sa membership drive we are party ni ye no ye hyiase 2023 enti se wutua this year mpo a wudi ka from 2023 so muti ase sa enti watu pa wutua 1 year ne wo besa ka to so wudi ka yes, 2023. We have
3 years now.
About 3 to 4 years. And 2 persons years saver. You have 2 CDs, 5 CDs, 8 CDs, 10 CDs. Who your office will hold
every month.
Every month.
Calculating it here.
Once, no more.
No boy, 2 CDs,
5 CDs, 8 CDs, 10 CDs.
No boy,
who person, young person, rebeson. Now, we have forms who contest me are disqualified. No abi ye dede wa bontin anything na ye catch la we say tia udu so no sometimes constituencies be why omo card small one bi awu tia normal recording ubetu ya kwisia constituency bia nipa na oye in charge no mpe wase no so card na yera udimpo ni records enu ti na party ni say nyame adum ye franka tu ni no oye digital man and to our fear na ye a street and to form new na wo convert ya wo number na ye bo pay be hu dika ana hu dika na ya clear nti obi anko ne bi a serious matter wanye na mra ni sum ni e disqualify no be su sa be su hu bia me ameba wo fie ho abetata wasu.
Okay. If says here ka say inflation was 3.8 bia 3.8 ya was says here nya single digits NDC forecast on bomb be single digits say you but near me bisa ne say adent na inflation no abafam na reflect ya brabom because says here no adechini ana me na menti ase dia adechini adesen nyina no enina monkane abo ekosoro ensuo bo ekosoro enuoma bi wo hono ma ne bo no kwa na ekosoro but complain pay say aban papa aba adenti na inflation akofam na still aban entumi entue na djuma ye foka contractors for esu nurses like adentia
me that say inflation a war on enche IMF any World Bank for ebe sama Ghana could on fani Ghana pa inflation figure na aban no ebi tu dwan ya kodwisa
ye massage nyoma
o massage figure na figure na kutut na amagana for abona baso but uko femu a eni bosa enti aba we so ya ban a omudi fake figure aba bontin da ma World Bank ni IMF for sanction Ghana ema Ghana could pay over $200 million
and no mo san ye biem
the same thing na no mo ye pepepepe no mo ye enti figures no mo di tu Ghana e fake enya no correct wo de ma yem fa ni say yes inflation just say empredodo aniema abo
ekosoro
enu ani efre inflation empredodo aniema abo ekosoro niema abo be kosoro a ye woniema mielu na determine se nipa no purchasing power ekosoro a ema wo demand no so kosoro that means ye ka purchasing power sika be hye wo a ena wo to ade ena Ghana economically no adia obia crazy card to nibo koso
okay
say adia no
adia obia epre ho no
okay nibo ekoso because ika obia ho enti obia pese oni abito na mom de abawe eye ni say oyi sika every economy mu
redress can
60 billion Ghana cedis every economy no the Akogu Bank of Ghana enti sika eni krom entansa sika ni kromu no wa wo ton ade no se wanti wade no so ayento
asa ebubi
aha enti enam se se ye forso na ye wo be mu se e brokra no ye so ene brokra ni bo na ba be 500 kotoko e bo na ba 500 na nyapofo sa ko te se before cancer because aban na yi sika Africa gu economy no we yefum no dia and no man ka say do bi ju kwan e di bi ye ne omo ye enti inflation na e wo say am enya sa de wo enya correct you want from variables say di measure and answer inflation basket and to for inflation basket a debit is below your consumable every day and also consume that you be aton no compare a bonus say baby a one na inflation here 23% any day I say inflation 3% and you question be only one it's not and as a drop and I be able count and old be say sa rate no mo kan e no kre milo NDC for ba ba mu no na 45 cedis and then 56 baby 60 and from 40 to 60 now mo adia ba ko bi winning Eric Kwakuchema and this Western Regional Chairman
sure
somebody or say or control Facebook say 2024 or control the car arm offense ni lower arm car ni lower arm or kotobi 2024 no nyan 450 Ghana cedis such and inflation 23%
okay
dollar 14 cedis no fuel 14 last month okotobia the same I didn't obtain MPP time 450 no and no 500 cedis.
It's 50 cedis increment.
What calculate inflation rate at 11%?
So why are we having
but aban say 3%. Where you NDC new Eric Chirema answer wa Antawes NDC new sampo NDC new
MPP ni na waka so wa propaganda
what you put on Facebook on Facebook no respond here me wa picture no wa on Facebook or say MPP time no or to dem 45 and 450 and then NDC time or to dem 500 series
wa bra inflation yes single digit na dollar so asan ya ba dollar ni say ya around 11 something bia
yes ebio yes inflation no akofem MPP wo ho no wo fa ka free Takoradi e kwa Accra na 100 series
okay
and 100 series MPP time na fuel eya 14 series a liter dollar ya 14 series inflation eya 23 no so wo fa ka every Takoradi e kwa Accra abna ya ju 100 Ghana series and eya inflation is almost inflation here 3% dollar ye 10 so 11 series fuel eya 10 series no they still fa ka every Takoradi akwa Accra who say try the same 100 series and inflation fast economy no then asesa
ni amanfo won se ade ba ko eya na asa wodwum a eno ani se inflation aba fam
enu tina ni da asa du kati aba ha aba reach ni mo no kan ya o say mo ya se per na eyezu na mo koto aba ma Yewra Mahama no waba na so abra abo atade asem abra MPP wo power no eno de da so show NDC chairman I didn't know kade now my minister tell ade ba ko eye koko akuafo obi a oye koko akuani genti aban we entwa koko akuafo ka na me ba be kire eye koko akuafo hwe anam se sikaba enkofo mu a se sikaba enkofo mu a ade amoto ade bebre what you say eno ema inflation no ekoso atofo sin aye na dwen se on release sika emfa ngu economy ni mu enti wo koko kuani na wakoto koko abna say no koko na 3000 plus anamebwa 3100
I think it's 3,600 or so.
Okay, if I say 3,600 koko kuani a wati koko bag 110 bucks na say obenya be 36,000 abna utie 36,000 ebi akoko kuani pese okoto iron rod okoto cement ebi obeto paint obeto gramozo wini gramozo
ane
mfuye so ye disi mfuye mu
village girl
obekwa akoto sanya mawe ebi awon na koko kuafo be 5 woman obi abra 36,000 ewo ni boto mu a sa iron rod ni iron sheet ni cement mu demand ni be
kosoro
demand ni kosoro ebo ni be den ebo ni be kosoro ebo ni kosoro inflation be kosoro enti abani so penmunyam enti open munyam den eso ye esese koko akuafo sika no otina so aban abna enye se aban ni sika o Bank of Ghana ye 60 billion eda ho
nso say ye beje mu amayen
gold a ba nyakoto ho mo aton amanaka 18 tons from 31 aban ni sika aban ni pe edin se oben no aka so inflation swati ntino on metua koko akuafo ka ema koko akuafo enye sika ngom boto em fan to toniema ema niema boy start say consumer inflation akoso enti we koko akuani a fans na aban we atofo sin eji ni say si anu eye wo sika na eso di ma onu ena wa lock ya sedem ena wa masika na ka ho ena wo koko akuani no wo ni koko na ko ena onu so agi koko na si ho abna se obi ka tla wo se eye dollar akuafo mu ntie so obi ka tla wo se eye dollar nti ena ban ni mpese obetu koko mu ena ban entumi nto koko na oboa abna koko akuafo ye dollar ni twa omuka
dabi eye cedi
the net Bank of Ghana ni twa internet na ban ntumi ntwa ka koko akuafo enye nukre se dollar nti na ban ntumi ntwa muka abana seda odimu hunsuo ena edware na nuha yakono onim se otua wuka wubenya sika kototo niema ndamo na muto niema no na niema ni short a na ni bo na akosoro na inflation akosoro en aba we su pese o ka se why manage economy ni ye enti aban na tina musika no so wo ye koko okuani na wo pe usika na mo anya demonstration anko aban so ama aban na release musika mo betina ho mfie mienu kura aban no ntwea enti wo ye koko farmer na wo tie mi a papa kuani men farmer tie ni aban ni ka say ye dollar wo koko kuani aban ni dollar twa uka
Cedi.
Cedi.
Okay.
Cedi ni nso no Bank of Ghana na print. Enye America for na etwa maye. Enti saban ni person o ma usika o enye dollar na okodwen ho. Cedi no e no be twa uka. Enti si wa ukoko kuani a enye dollar na edi twa uka no. Eside na dollar ko fe ma account. Cedi na edi be twa uka. Saban ni twa ni se on person ukoko kuani be nye sika. No wato niema na niema mbo akoso inflation akoso
Randy Abenso kan say momo aban no na wentua syndicated loan isi a
oba ye syndicated loan ye ntwa ye oba ye mate so so akoto ka fufuro brand new wakoto ka brand new fufuro koko kwa for some mo koko board penina mo say sika no obetua mo ka no ye so wakoto ka lo wakwakoto cars
wasanso ba mo nchen so wode nekunwa ba tia roba
oba no wasanso akonya ompa akonya bu koko kwe ni watena so
koko akuafo yetena eyi wo koko afomu a eyadresini ene yetena so
akonya na ode nam no koko be 10 bucks ne ye de to enti se ne wato koko na wunya sika ye de akoto akonya enti mesram wo ye koko kweani na se mu ansori ankasa anya demonstration abanwi ontua sika because kan gu ho Scanning Bank of Ghana, a whole scanning war, and our cocoa creafo, Mooney 2 minutes and Mubeko Bank of Ghana, Ako demand musica. Moonya demonstration, Moompia Bontin and Casa, no moon who's Saban who's a no, on to me Kipu musica.
Okay,
so no inflation or Tina musica. So
now come on, I
brought Nasa on your second degate, and I said, inflation here negative, meaning inflation negative, no cocoa, a comedy now one for so anyway.
You. Efo yada say ebusia 35 minutes gone past the hour 5 Western Diamond TV sunye Oman Mpuntuo dwumedi enche baby ahomato won so tumi de wadwenkyere edi aba text messages abe cancer saint okushambo de we free kojokrom esika doketa no say good evening President Mahama should stop forging inflation figures at the Jubilee House. Ghanaians are above such lies. The inflation is low, yet prices of general goods and services keep on rising, and Ghanaians are suffering from high electricity and water tariffs. If you manufacture your own inflation figures, the realities at the market will expose you. NPP is coming back to power 2028. Regards to Chairman Otis Kobana, incoming chairman for Esikado Ketan NPP, Mr. Collins, incoming secretary, and myself, Francis Kweku Osei alias Saint Okushambo, the next communications officer for the NPP Esikado Ketan constituency. Also, Nedia Wadi Eba Yenono. We know will be sa code ni efo abubo code no. We see the code again. Answer never source no be say abubo code no. Edi amamumunya botre. We see Madam Host, please, we are not getting feed well, but we need the education. Oh okay. MC Madam Mamunsha maye omo se wo mo enti yen kan ye wo TV no so 0248071174. We say good evening. One thing that pisses me off so much is that you will hear some NDC members bragging that any candidate that they bring will beat Baumia. They think they have done so well that Ghanaians have fallen for them. Please, who is Musa Dankwa? This man is saying it everywhere that Baumia can never be president. How could he? Sometimes I cry like a baby with regards to how they hate Baumia with passion. Robbing Peter to pay poor government, ADK young Baumia, and Ediwe Edi Ebaye. Anopena ye analysis be ewo your money show so. And I make the number of people who say prophets are and ne womo are sorry. Eddie Etia a year Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. This is not the first time. I was saying say woko echire na woko kan your political history. Obe say ne AC and bia no ebiesida. Ebinu sorry ye kan Nanado can never be president. Nanado will never be president. Ebinu ka say sunsumu krampo Nanado no wonye presidential material. Obi say ne height. People attacked Nanado Danko Ekufuor ne personality nankasa. Ne nipeduampo omo attack ye. And so wabe twa ne terms ni nyako. Waba ye so krampo no. yanka se wetwa 4 years akotene fie na mahama metwa so na wowi a wasan ya babiem ye de ni nyina ma no eno eye great rewarder ye de man wo betwa ni 8 years ni na woko enti what is obi ka se Baumia can never be president. You shame the person. Which one is never? So someone can never.
Abna, media ubi obeka se Baumia ain't win the president. Ghana mebo ni panabaso. Mebo na baso papa because say ya oman ki kasa ansem na MPP ma ye nemre. So mo ketia ye Kufuado.
Sure.
MDD na si fama ye ni na ye ni free ye adwuma no. Kufuado be continuous 2 terms and amibwa go to sitting president over 1 million votes and anyesa
sure
iti omunka Baumia munka so Baumia ntumi di omunka stadium mu pebia mu pa munya hu demonstration no munka enu no ehye ye crime more say esa say ye adwuma ba so mo na no so Baumia be di president yize Baumia be di president yize a MPP wa dwindi wa yimu ye ga
mu kra be mo de
good enti do mo kan obi anka
okay
obi anka
mo da mo amokan de mo pushi na mo because how can a mere youth organizer of NDC abejira waka se Baumia de ye de menini na agina wa mebi
na omo NDC for no wo hwemu a apart for Yera John Dramani Mahama why na deserve so baba ye president of Ghana etigelengele anasa na
they call themselves competent enough to be
etigelengele abra anasa na kwantwuma ya we etigelengele wo ho NDC na ya wa na kwantwuma na ya we fudeshe omum de ahin na betumi a compete with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia omoje wanu amenche wa abra menka secret bi nchira wo hwe NDC for mu nitire o yakase obi nitire asa wote ase omu nitire nti omoma Yera John Dramani Mahama wo brankasa sa wate say omba ya reshafo omu nitire abrati omu ni say sesi Ghana yam say ye vice president po ha say na Yera Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia supporto na adodan kwa Kufuado ama na membu mu no Kufuado ye nneoma bebre na abrae wonim the reason why asofo ni na etia Yera Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na adenti na Kufuado aba ebe ye president onhwemu ye president na oba ebe si national cathedral na so Kufuado tumi si national cathedral na yen asofo nketwa yen so ni na ebegu inti mayen sabotage Kufuado ne na ban na Ghana fo nya omo ho tan na yen so mu jase yen pene nde empene china ma omunsi sa national cathedral no sa Ghana fo ani bebue na sa Ghana national cathedral no bana Ghana fo ani bia ensori nkuma na ye di ntro hye nkom agi sika fi nimpa ho no ni nyina ebegu inti na national cathedral na asofo na nkasa omutwa omwa san beji aso se ye mpene ma omunsi ye bebo muturu akopemta ma ade no beji egu sani mpo we yadro mo chechire man abna say eya na so asofo no mo de omanu enhurehura politics mu a wahu eya na mepa ba akwa bisa ne say efi se obedi sofo no enipa san na watumi abobo omanu e de omu akodu heaven because omu adwuma no obi oya amanyo sem na adwuma se obehwe na oman ayede akoso wo ye sofo a wadwuma ne se wo behwe nyame ndwan na wo de omu akwa heaven ye mbisa sa sofo na omu hye nkom gisika nkom hye enfri nyame na omu anim so asate egu aseba enipa dodo se na omu abobo omu na akwa heaven sofo wantumi ankyere me no wo embegye mani mbehye me nkom
na sanka sofo mpo de ye hwanka wo mu ye ntemgyinafo aside ye constitution nanka ye ma sofo ni ahemfo there was some particular kind of people be ye ma wo mo kwama mo ye amanyesam no enka wo hye bible wo kura sofo de wo ye ntemgyinafo enti emu ne ahia na wo ba be gina na wo so me de I belong to this faction I belong like
abra sa sofo no na o mo pega na hwe ase ma menka secret nkyerɛw ene sofo bi akoda da yesu ohu ane se entokwa besi Ghana behwe ase kyese omuntumi ndwen ka se Ghana yenkoso na ebe Ghana yenhu se nsuruma bi si Ghana so na Ghana yen digital world ne akonanim ama nkwala nimdifo nyame awu nkwala nimdifo agu Ghana na omu peja oma Ghana asofo abakakra bi kuma bi
omusafo no krampo mu nkasa
nkasa na betiri foi omo enimu asate gu aseba na yame beyi omo so ntoma hwe abrama minka secret bi nkyerɛw shabre enkura ni mpense
dabi
wati ase nyame se abra na wo ye bojato eda wo na yemu no na me nyame minim dia wo be ye wa asase so na obi challenge me say saa osi mesi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ontumi mbaye president wa Ghana ha me so me gina metwe okonkon wa minim so say nyame na ese nyame na aka say Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ne shebre nkwa nimpasam na nyame aka say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baye president of the Republic of Ghana ebebem na abra yede yewra Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud etie konwa so no saada no na ya to epono wo ya tamfo anim na omu ba bewu baako because Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ahindie no ebeye te say senia Israel for anfo omu ani ehu omu atamfo biom no
Yeah, that's it. 44 minutes gone past the hour 5. Western Diamond TV. Oman Mpuntuo Jumedie so eni ebre no ya yebe na ne aka no ye de bema wo a wonya adagye tiwni no ama won so etumi de wadwenkyere abeka Jumedie no ho 0248071174 0248071174 ya yebe na ne
hello, good evening, my brother. Edison.
Me we ya pa odi ne baby afre yen free bonito maye.
Yo, the family kan chim ka se fa nkegwa.
Okay.
Mo nyime da masu mo juma pa mo bo na kula okwa for de mo nka bi maye pa. This are okwa no abrebre pa o so na to se
na ba papa.
O me dia me MPP ni pa nya ba papa sem. Oh. O se zo na to antem. Andi. Oh, what the Amegasa? It's very true. The Coco are so easy. I make a Coco so that's what for grounds or what it. What you will ask? Oh, dear sir, the president and the Ben Warren Casa. How much you and Gamma? Oh, my, no, the other side again of Coco. That's what it's the word market. And this is by the what I said. The Coco Master by your boy against me.
Okay.
Coco just word market price determine your price.
Yada say madawro maye breni nti se be ye nipa dodro so betumi abaso nti wo ba na wabonitu amaye. Good evening. Okay. Good evening. 0248071174. Hello, good evening. Hey. Mo hijack mahume. Good evening, Medof. Udin we are free and free.
Mr. Wapome.
Me ho ye pa na wo de ne.
Totompo. Director, abojimo. Campaign who say abojimo papa. Sister, Christian anti for campaign am to because one to the one answer the way you call am one. One is the way you call am one. So one say you call am one, I ain't break the one. Why is the high percentage am one because of more community. It's a one thing you call more. It's a one thing you call more. One gets a question one. Oh, it's the master in the say one unity. And the Mama, I know what's an album. Also, why you did. She said, what is doing to Minister? I was doing to baby. And the only need Minister.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, good evening. Okay. Hey. Mo hijack my home 0248071174 0248071174. We say I'm Matthew appear from Western Abosso Zion City. I say please tell my people over there to stop insulting. We need power. There are some people you need to insult them back to reset their memory. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Stabina. I'm sure, Papa, Paso.
I feel come back to you.
What you were from Kukuya from Kushi, Eguaqua.
Yes, you.
Hey, Atabina Pocho. Be a strong entity. But the point is, when you Mama Chief Card, this is the my elections or be missing my way. This is my way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but sorry, if you address that one. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Sir Sabina.
Zabziru, Yentio.
Yo, Sabziru, Frimpong, so Hunter West. Now, no for the great opportunity to meet here the next president of Ghana, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, meet here the next regional women's organization, Sister Augustine Katia, Michelle Papa. Never tidy, so your sister, sweet, also, all about for women's organization. The Master Hunter West, Yama Miss Sauda, also, Mobun Wire Card Water, Mambada, my sister, Eba Hunter West, Mobu, Yafu, Dr. Mahmoud Papa, because actually, Dr. Bawumia, good police and programs or the Bayer, and Kanaka Bosumo. Ekobang the case, Rabakona, companies from a whole choke now Sunday at no wood them to me, Ubuma well, to me, Scoban to Fondo. In the Monica, yes, I've been Papa, but now so Ecomakata, in Yaman 1-2, because going a little, West by the way, you do company, Bosumo Chonaka, in the Monica say, Bosumo, every month you library what to make 3%, every month you want to library, I'm a penny, best in Babunda, Yacho baby, woman, Kabum. Dr. Bami because Dr. Bami promised you to fund the upper or the credit score system or the Baba. No, business business in there because any is for the one should be on the Ghana. Okay. That's any amazement.
Zap 0 Yenso Yada say 0248071174 line is why papa 0248071174 utumi eboremu ye befa. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Udini baby free.
Yo mama mpacho ye frame Asante me kase free Accra down soma.
Okay.
Ye hwe senia NDC for omanu okay me mpacho ni di kan no mame mo ye yewura kan Japan abaso mesre wa ninja me kasa no waboa MPP amane NDC for any ewu because no mun nim se nka Canada Japan lusu ya enka obete ne ho afri MPP no ye de asedan so emano na yewura Mamudu Dr. Bawumia so ya me onhira no na 2028 no ameye president.
Okay.
Yedi hobiem ye hwe NDC amamu a omubu sese ya eye Dr. Mamudu Mambo Bawumia adwene eno omudi bu man nti no mu so no gold for oil ne ene me keka no nyina omo okaka nyina no eye Bawumia adwene.
Okay.
Na eno ne pese katre Ghana kuafo ene se the contractors ne asofo se next time no some Ghana do about obre ne kwakoto aba yin se the online no so no online kanko enti ye online ho na ye Manso menye ba ene me kasa mbakwa manusi ye ma eko tertiary ebi ko teachers training mu ni ade omo titifie teacher focus strike omo titifie oja se ye see Dr. Mo FSM asam se Dr. Mari Bawumia aye ma ha ba ye see
okay
obetu omoka obetu school visa mom because I was say
yo yada say ebreni ntikona obi nso emre bi. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Dean baby are free.
Yeah, me dey my to me kase free about working agent city Christian very consulting.
Michael yeti ogbonito.
Aha, the guy say the manage my farm oye. Na yechia alade Dr. Bawumia. Ya sa yechia honorable Baba Otinje so former MP Christian very consulting. Ya say the mission na do oye. Ya ka che friends MP for ina say la twa ba na ye candidate me ni de ko ni ewu si so mo ko si ade FB for ani ti bo ma dia ya kana ye ni na enya so bi.
Okay.
Ni enka bi papa Bawumia ne akufa do ye ya ene Mahoma Bawumia ana adidi madan ye je ti ka se me ko yi na mo ka so ma bo aduma oboyu ko Freddy na mo didi fufa atoso ani nto ba kukunku ko fo ha mo ko ye ka di same nene Bawumia Ghana wuta wude ma wuyu sika uko joba unema abo ina ya fine nene mo je no nya so huntu benka no ye tete Bawumia about 2028 edinti ye boye so ni akanta ba ye nya ni fo mo to papa so ono mu no do ba obete ya short memory inti o ma be short ye memory na ata ko edinti bo jaho ye di papa ya mi sha.
Okay, yeah, that's it. 0248071174. Good evening. Mr. Odin, baby, I'm free.
I'm got to say, I'm catching the fact. And I'm a patch of Mammy Abra. The patch of Timothy making a coconut from Mahama. Or any sound. You learn it anytime I got it. You say, Papa, we jump or take us in some kind of phone shop. That is, we will jump food. It was all kind of a seminar can quite a club. Maka, Kumpu Kakra. The job of the catches one will be. I'm all on paying a man at Kanuki. Papa in the middle. Yeah, can afford it. That's what you're reaching for. And they're going for. What they do, what was the trouble man? They make the part that is only the cuckoo. You won't forget your
temper justice with mercy.
I say, you've been your pa.
Okay.
One will come and a man your mamma. I'll be dependent.
Okay.
So about the bank, what is this? It may aim the past 4 years. We will cook in India.
Okay.
I tell me, and so don't have to know Mrs.
Yeah, that's it. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Mr. Odin, baby, I'm free.
I'm a part of me, free between costume. Yes, I'm a ragua.
Okay, interior.
I'm a part of mammy. Wait to say, and this year, by no train, Chloe, and say, we are for bread, a walk a half. Oh, the bread, what's the answer, and ma, a buying papa, and say, MPP about the aba and queer for your hotoy, the title my one.
Yada say, it's here for Madame Mufancha, yet to me far of Frefo Bia, Bia Branny, a queer papa. We have just 6 minutes left. Na and Ozia Bonaya, sorry to median so. Answer the Becon, if for Wadaroma 1 minute, Nayanko.
Yeah, I'm not yet a college in us.
Okay.
So, I'm friend, don't mercy. I'm so be free. You're Mr. Ya. Fresh say, only MPP membership card. Now, obviously, now we are contesting positions from the police station, example, the electoral area also. And you one coordinator, so it's 5 executives, chairman, secretary, organizer, electoral officer, and communication. Mr. Yamisa, and said, party name person ube nanti bebre ti dey si fa mobile phone e kwa nebo star 920 star 270 hash star 920 star 270 hash uba ebe ma options no first one is a pay dues and the moment ube tua udu se udin ubi bia no aka party na capture
akọ system
Oma capture ni say Uganda telephone number now would yes no.
It's connected to your Ghana card.
Would you link your Ghana card and who link your Ghana card no with GPS cam. To information no ebe call MPP data system no automatic.
Okay.
Ebe chire be wutu waba. And you click here ebe ba be do be call next stage ebe try so region bempo na wo. Ubo region na constituency. Ubo constituency now do voters ID card. Anybody say mu pe na chire be wutu waba.
No.
Enti ye no wa fie when you try juice ni we pe omo be ma message and numbers bi ewum. Enti se nyame aduna
just take a screenshot.
Now person contest bibia later no omo print card no e dia ba wo constituency na wa akọji.
Okay.
Now who contest position bia na wo kwa wo udi o ampa ye be member of the party me ye juice ye be bo a check e ye lukre ani bibia che se wo nika na ya clear. Enti mesre we enye de wa wo phone so ye na wanu keke engas mi MPP ni na fe ekodu wo de na che so ye MPP ni a just ram tue contest bi go am disqualify.
Okay.
Nti ye sample ye no wa fie ye na ko.
Okay, ifo last words.
Oh, ya make catch them party for any say ya traba na every muma yan kan na yan bom. I unfortunate say e bi no mo no ya ko engage wo mo na after omo we reasons me ti ase e ya de ya kakra e baye but the same ni pan up omo for friend.
Okay.
Omo kama meaning we have to move on.
Okay.
We have to move.
You. Efo the commander and what's in Kano? Mami, 1 minute.
Yo, abna ye baba sorry no meda afrefo ni na ase. Na maka achire Ghana for any koku ekwafo say. Next time ye baba to aba. Ye the campaign song ba mentie beat no tie nsama ewo ndwom no mu na sapro na abna ene yende na meka che MPP for so say bebe yedu na adwebre o ye nyina yemfa ye yenka ye humbom na yaka ye humbom a enkunimdie be ye de na yemfa nko fesi etigelengelen ni ananka ntwuma ya omo tititi omo mpa ede che Ghana free
okay yes so that's it ebusia wadaruma yedase bebre ye hia wanka ye be ye deni ye timni ini na one fan to wanka ye be ye deni yedase pansa woje bra na wutie yedase sa woni yatena no nan bepem se no nsia wutumi do text message ba ye ama yekenka de ma wutumi frɛ ba so yedase wa yentumi ankenka o message wa yentumi anfa wo call ye se wadaruma fa che da foforo emre no against enti facha yen why na bibia so entimi enye kama ena metire mu wa me wo fo sikeni Frimpong me dey na se wa Michael Yaro MCR ho ono na twa ye to zo kama ene camera ni eroli e ko be nyano ene esamidigo one DJ Bone ena wo eboa ye chinchim bibia enti production team ye da mase abana se wa amani ampo enim din na me wo fase wo hia me wase ho a eya from ya santoa aha meda se sanse edu kwa mi na wutumi di so we ndidi atem so we ndidi atem tie nyina ye di e bo hye so nyame hira bebre bye bye